Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. This evening, Raila Amolo Odinga is delivering a bad news to William Ruto's government after court accepted the Finance Bill Act, or rather the Finance Act, to be used by the Kenya Kwanza government to collect the revenue. But something that is very crucial there is that Raila Odinga is like preparing for another mass action next week. As we are just remaining with tomorrow, today William Ruto was in Mombasa, and Raila Odinga was busy meeting the Azimio Council. As I saw, this was a very critical moment of this meeting. I saw the minority leader of National Assembly, Opiyo Wandayi, coming out to share a certain just simple word, saying that next week loading, the way I'm displaying on the screen. But when you look at those statements, what next for the Azimio? As you know, the mass action was all about the high cost of living and the taxation that was imposed to this finance bill of the year 2023 and the year 2024. But something that made the Azimio to storm the street was about the high cost of living. So they promised Kenyans that in any case, this finance bill was going to pass. They were going to storm the street, but they started earlier before even the court came out giving their judgment. But despite of that, I know something that the leadership of Azimio understands very well is that they will not accept to abandon the course of ensuring that this government is going to lower the cost of living. Why am I saying that? Because they might be branded badly, as they will be told that now the finance bill has passed and now Azimio has come out to stop the demonstration. It means that their interest was politically, not about the people of the Republic of Kenya. So when you look at the Azimio also is having pressures, as they are being told that, look, you must continue with the course because the reason and main agenda was about to lower the cost of living by this Kenya Kwanza government as they were storming the street. But again, as this is something that might happen in the next week, as we are just remaining with tomorrow only on Sunday, the question is a simple question. What are your thoughts towards the course that Azimio now is taking towards the demonstration of next week? As you know, there's some part of the week, they came out suspending the demonstration of Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays of last week because they said they were going to mourn those who were brutally killed and butchered by police officers. You saw the other time they went all around the hospitals trying to console with the families and those who are injured. Again, the next day they had a demonstration on Wednesday. Not really the demonstration, but also the prayer session, lighting candles, and also praying with the families of those who lost their loved ones during the demonstration, where police brutality was noticed. Now, yesterday, it was also a very shocking news as Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta came out to be part and parcel when it comes to the interdenominational prayers at Kalonzo Musyoka's commanding center, where Raila Odinga was present also. Kalonzo himself was present. Different individuals, Mwangi wa area were there. When you look at that kind of process, I want to say it might not be about their interest, but this is about the interest of the people. Because they have done it differently, and also the course that are taking step by step, it is possibly they are going back to the street. Because it was the days that were, of course, the days that were suspended, that there were no mass action. it was for the prayer session and also consoling with these families who had lost their loved ones during the demonstration. But now, what are these procedures that Azimio are planning differently that they're going to do to ensure that this is going to work? Because during the last demonstration, you saw the kind of threat of police brutality, including even the DCI officers. People were abducted all over the country. They started with Babu Wino, they went to Maina Njenga, they went to Pauline Njoroge. Different individuals were arrested during the last initial demonstration. When you look at also the government is coming out to say through their president, William Ruto, that they are willing to be part and parcel when it comes to the dialogue in between themselves and Raila Amolo Odinga. But something that is not giving us a good, let me say, result is that William Ruto and his team, they're thinking like the issue in between the Azimio and them, it is because of the last general election. Which when you look at my opinion, I don't think so, because William Ruto's idea is just that these people want to plan anarchy, or rather, they are not in front of making peace, they're just there to create chaos and violence. But all in all, something that you must also understand is that Azimio is proving them wrong, that look, we are not going to be in a discussion of political interest. Enough is enough. It is about the conversation of the people of the Republic of Kenya. As the high cost of living must be lowered, that is a priority. That is the first priority that Azimio is trying to push. But again, something that also, again, you must understand is that these two duos, the possibility of having handshake is not possible. Is not possible. I gave you an inclusive analysis here why William Ruto is not possibly going to have a dialogue or rather handshake with Raila Odinga. One, William Ruto is being surrounded with individuals that do not want Raila Amolo Odinga to be close to William Samoei Ruto, and that is Rigathi Gachagua. You saw even Rigathi Gachagua said that the only discussion that William Ruto and him will have with Raila Amolo Odinga is just about how he can retire from politics forever and ever. That is what Rigathi Gachagua said. When you look at Kimani Ichung'wah, they don't want Raila Odinga to be closer and near William Ruto. When you look at Ndindi Nyoro, the same. When you look at Moses Kuria, the same thing. So it is a kind of idea that these people do not want any individual so close to Raila Odinga who is going to close to William Samoei Ruto, because they know what watawachwa kwa mataa. The scenario that had happened, let me say during the regime of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, where they saw Raila Odinga having handshake with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and they were thrown from their government. That is what possibly coming to their mind. But also in the side of Raila Amolo Odinga, the possibility of not them having dialogue is that, number one, we have principles there. We have Kalonzo Musyoka, we have Martha Karua, we have Mwangi wa Iria, we have Oparanya, and different individuals. For example, Oparanya came out saying that there were no possibility of them having handshake because this time round, they don't want to be in handshake like the other time of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Well, these people are just playing with the minds of people. They don't want real change when it comes to the issues that are being addressed about the people. So Oparanya came out to say that if Raila Odinga this time around will involve himself with a kind of dialogue and handshake that is not entailed with a good faith and also the conversation of the people of the Republic of Kenya, then they are ready to exit the Azimio. And that is why you look at Kalonzo Musyoka. They are very keen looking at Raila Amolo Odinga. If any case is going to do such kind of mistakes, then they are again going to deal with him. That is whatever is happening. So there is a possibility if Raila Odinga is just going to be in handshake for himself, then Kalonzo Musyoka is not going to be there. If Raila Odinga is going to be for himself, which I don't see if Raila Odinga going to be for himself. This time round, it is about the conversation of the people of the Republic of Kenya. When it comes to the high cost of living and also the high taxation that has been imposed in this finance act of the year 2023, the year 2024, that the court had also given the government to go ahead and implement the Finance Act of 2023-2024. But again, as Okia Mutata also went to court, this was a kind of trying to question if this kind of taxation that was imposed in the Finance Act of 2023-2024 was genuine. When you look at even the way court came out rejecting this, I'm looking like there's certain critical issue that is happening in between the judiciary and also the government, because there's certain game they are playing here. They were told that you must ensure that your judgment is going to favor this finance so that you can receive more finance. That is what they were told. But again, as I finalized, it is not like that now people will go back to the street because of Raila Amolo Odinga to be the president. It is because of the high cost of living. But something that is giving me a lot of worries is about the brutality of police officers. You're going to face the same kind of scenario that was spotted during the initial mass action, which according to me, it is not good. We rather just then keep quiet, because if the government themselves, they're like suspending the constitution, this is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.